A large amount of Bitcoin was been stolen from an exchange in 2016. It was thought to be one of the greatest mysteries in cryptocurrency. Some information was available in February 2022 when a former Forbes contributor who was stationed in New York became an amateur rapper. Her spouse was just taken into custody and accused of stealing $4.6 billion worth of Bitcoin. The rich in your life. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon so that you don't miss out on any newly uploaded videos. The story gets started at Bitfinex, the location from which the Bitcoin was taken. The history of the Bitfinex exchange is unclear, having been founded in 2012. The largest misfortune, however, occurred in 2016 when their Hong Kong exchange was compromised. Direct Bitcoin wallet theft of about 120,000 was done. Trading and withdrawals were put on hold and confusion reigned. As word of the breach spread, the price of Bitcoin fell by more than 20%. To be clear, the Bitfinex exchange, where Bitcoin was transacted, was the only target of the hack, not the Bitcoin network itself. Customers of Bitfinex had their balances lowered by 36% in response to the attack, and they were given tokens equal to the amount they had lost. It would take several years to identify the hackers, although everyone was interested in knowing who they were. An electronic hunt. Even after all these years, the specifics of the hack's mechanism remain unclear, but this is one of the main explanations. Because Bitfinex used BitGo, a third-party service, to encrypt its users' wallets, the attack was made possible. The hacker instructed the system to transfer all of the Bitcoin to an account that they were choosing after breaching BitGo's service. The cryptocurrency community closely monitored the whereabouts of the stolen funds via the blockchain for several years following the hacking incident. Although the destination of the monies was visible to all, the identities of their owners remained unknown. These currencies were soon removed from other cryptocurrency exchanges throughout the blockchain and placed on a blacklist. This meant that the hackers would need to find another method to convert the Bitcoin into fiat money. Out of the 120,000 coins, or around 21% of them, 25,000 were moved around through a convoluted money laundering procedure. The coins were divided into little fragments, traded for other digital currencies, and dispersed. Unexpectedly, gift cards for Walmart, PlayStation, and Uber were among the purchases made. A few smart blockchain researchers believe that other portions of the taken Bitcoin were given to a darknet operation known as cash out. This is the place on the darknet where a user might utilize Bitcoin to pay someone. The user would get the same amount of cash, minus a fee, which was placed in a vacuum-sealed bag and hidden somewhere. The precise GPS coordinates for where to pick it up would then be provided to the user. Because of all the blacklisting, the remaining stolen Bitcoin just sat around for an extra 4.5 years. There were simply too many eyes on it to move without taking too much risk. Getting it moving, that is, until August 2021, when a new cryptocurrency wallet unexpectedly received $760 million that had been in the original hacker's wallet. The coins were divided into numerous bits by their intricate transactional technique, yet ultimately every coin movement returned the coins to the same wallet. The money transactions tipped off the authorities, and they began to pursue the matter. Coin movement was tracked using sophisticated technologies such as elliptic. Following an examination, it was discovered that Ilya Lichtenstein, a 34-year-old startup founder, was the owner of the cryptocurrency wallet. The Department of Justice claims that Lichtenstein plotted to launder the money with his 31-year-old wife, Heather Morgan. The couple's names on cryptocurrency exchange accounts were connected by the authorities to the stolen coins. Do you know about their identity? This is when the exciting part starts. Russian national Lichtenstein was a U.S. citizen. He was raised in Chicago and went to Wisconsin University. Despite the fact that Lichtenstein co-founded a blockchain firm, his wife Heather Morgan is a successful software entrepreneur who has founded several more businesses. Interestingly, she used to contribute to Forbes and wrote articles about safeguarding your company from online fraud, as well as interviews with operators of cryptocurrency exchanges about fraud prevention. In reality, Morgan refers to herself as the Wall Street crocodile on social media. Under the stage name Razzle Khan, she was an amateur rapper. In 2019, she presented a seminar on the topic of social engineering and how to become anything. According to the lecture description, in her prior profession, she employed social engineering to traverse and infiltrate underground economies and illegal marketplaces. These abilities would have been useful in gaining insight into Bitfinex's security mechanism. Heather traveled extensively and studied a variety of languages during her 20s, including Japanese, Russian, Turkish, Korean, Arabic, and Cantonese. She founded Salesfolk in 2014 with the goal of assisting other businesses in increasing the effectiveness of their sales pitches. Salesfolk's involvement in the money laundering scam was subsequently discovered. The pair went to Ukraine in 2019 in order to make up a passport and an imaginary identity. They opened bank accounts in Ukraine as well as Russia, and it seems they were preparing a backup plan for leaving the US and heading east if things were too heated. Regretfully, COVID terminated those intentions for them. Liechtenstein's digital wallet was the subject of a search warrant acquired by US law enforcement. The remaining $3.6 billion in that wallet was taken by them. They succeeded in doing this by decrypting a file stored in his cloud-based storage account. It was a fairly careless decision to leave 2,000 cryptocurrency wallet addresses and private keys in an encrypted file on the cloud. Although the precise method by which law enforcement decrypted the information has not been disclosed, blockchain analysis could allow authorities to connect those wallets to the original Bitfinex attack that occurred years ago. Additional incriminating documents and dark websites selling forged passports and IDs were discovered. The pair did use a VPN, but they paid for it with Bitcoin that had been stolen and used their true name, email address, and residential address. After all was said and done, just roughly 4% of the Bitcoin was effectively laundered. On February 8, 2022, the pair was taken into custody in New York. The two have been charged with attempt to engage in money laundering, which has a possible sentence of 20 years in prison, and conspiracy to defraud the United States, which carries a maximum term of 5 years, according to the Department of Justice. Heather Morgan's bond is set at $3 million, and Liechtenstein's at $5 million, according to a Manhattan judge. Several people have expressed some doubts. Even if the Department of Justice's claims are a little ambiguous, it appears that the unusual married couple is the subject of all the evidence. Guys, it's time to conclude the video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and tell us what you think about this video below in the comment section.